it is hard to say. Well, actually, it's hard to say which party has more work to do, the Democrats or the Republicans. I guess they both have a lot of work to do in different areas. And for the Republicans,
I actually think there's an answer to that right now.
but the Republicans now have to deal with what is the party like post-Trump, if we can effectively say post-Trump, because who knows at this point, right? How much he's going to fade away or how much he's still going to be a voice in the Republican Party. So joining us right now to discuss this is the co-founder of the Lincoln Project, Rick Wilson. Rick, welcome to TMZ Live.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you. So look, your party is in tatters. That, you've got a lot of people, millions and millions of people who are still behind Donald Trump. How do you wrestle the party back?
Well, there was a period of time where I really wanted to save the Republican Party, and now there's a period of time that I'm in where I think, I could not be a part of a party that is essentially comprised of violent seditionists and violent insurgents against the rightful government of the United States. I don't have to love everything Joe Biden's going to do on a policy basis to agree that he won a fair and square election. He won a fair and free election. And the people that are left in the Trump Republican Party who are arguing that the only solution here is to violently overthrow the government, to storm the Capitol, to murder people is an acceptable, guideline for a political party. I think they're out of their damn minds.
So, Rick, as I've been thinking about all of this since January 6th, and to me, it seems like if President Trump isn't going to come out and say the election wasn't stolen, I lost the election, our democracy is intact, if he's not going to say that and convince his followers of that, even if senators and congresspeople, even if they come out and say it, is that going to be enough? If they came out and said, look, the election wasn't stolen, do you think that's enough for Trump's followers to stand down, or do they need to hear it from him?
Well, here's the thing. Even if they hear it from him now, they have become so immersed in this conspiracy world that defines everything about them that they're not going to believe it. They're going to say, oh, somebody got to him. Somebody's, they're manipulating him. They believe there's a deep conspiracy under this of child cannibal, predator, pedophile, aliens, whatever the hell it is. And they have come to believe that in this alternative reality. What's going to really shape this and change this is when Facebook and Fox News stop allowing the promotion of ludicrous and lurid conspiracy theories, when they stop right now this long-running practice of promoting every crazy thing and putting it in the feeds of 70 million Trump supporters. They are in a reality bubble that is distorted, that is wrong, and that is crazy. I think it's incumbent upon the Republican leadership, all of them, including Josh Hawley and Ted Cruz, they should either quit and leave the Senate, or they should immediately step up and say, this election was free and fair. I withdraw my objections to it. I will move forward from here to try to put this country back together. But those men have blood on their hands right now, and nothing's going to wash it away except their resignations from the Senate or their full repudiation of the conspiracy theories they promoted that led to the violence and death at the Capitol.
I got to tell you, though, even if Cruz and Hawley do resign, and they're not gonna, but if they do, I don't think that these crazy people back off. But the big thing I want to get into is, where does the Republican Party go? Because, look, you've got people like Adam Kinzinger, who I personally, I disagree with him on issues, but what I really like about him is that he's got this worldview where he's not blindly supporting Republicans and not blindly attacking Democrats. And I feel like there's an appetite for something like this, where somebody comes forward and says, enough. I want to base things on the merits of what you're saying, not
on your party.
From. I'm wondering if that will resonate at this point.
Unfortunately, Harvey, I don't think it really will. I mean, look, people may disagree with Liz Cheney on a million ideological issues, but she and Adam Kinzinger were the two people who came out and said, this is crazy. It's a free and fair election. Biden won it. This is crazy. You can't be a party if you believe in these insane conspiracy theories, and if you're promoting violence, you're promoting insurgency, promoting sedition. You can't be a legitimate political party if you do that. So I think, look, you could put the people in the House and Senate right now who have come out and condemned what happened in a real way, and who've been sane people. You could put them around a table at a Denny's, okay? But they at least are saying the right thing in small numbers. I hope that there will be a moment where these Republicans who've been so afraid of Donald Trump tweeting about them realize he's off Twitter, he's off social media, his power is fading. Now is the time to stand up and to do the right thing.
Well, it is going to be interesting to see how this plays out for the Republican Party. And just want to remind folks they can hear Rick every week, twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays, right? You drop the new Abnormal podcast. You'll be tracking this. So everyone should check that out. Before we go, Rick, we do have to ask you something.
Oh, yeah. Charles, I've been staring at this. It's really bothering me.
Who's your friend on your shoulder there?
The cat is the greatest Christmas present of all time. That is a portrait of my cat, the nameless cat.
Rick, thank you so much for the time.
Hey, appreciate it. Good time.